Hey, 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 what do you say? Hey, 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 everybody. Guess who? It's me, Rob, from Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. Sunday night, February 24th, 2024. And, long day, people, long day. Today is all overtime, and, yeah, gotta beat. Got another 2, 3 weeks of this. Hell. Uh, Sorry, people, I'm tired. Anyways, got home, ate, watched an episode of Young Indiana Jones. We're on number 19, Winds of Change next. So, only, 3 more to go. That's pretty good. Anyway, so, I'm gonna do some more of these Allen Ginter X 2020 um, packs. As you can see, that made it into the video. Cardboard Nerd. Apparently, I had a lot of comments that I didn't even know about because usually I get a notification when I get a comment. But for some reason, I guess I missed a bunch of them. So I apologize, people. Um, but let's shout out some people. Hey, while we're waiting on that to pull up, please subscribe. Leave a like, that would be helpful so more people can get these videos, and leave comments. I'll get around to them when I finally come across them. Some of this stuff was buried in here, didn't even realize. So it's been a couple weeks for some of these comments. Sorry, folks, but I do appreciate it. And it may take a while right now because I only got so much time off work. So, anywho, wife just went to bed. I'm gonna do a quick episode, but someone liked one of my replies. Razor Ramon commented, "These cards were incredible, and I wish he had a collection like this." Talking about my pre-war, and to be honest with you, for the most part, none of those cards, except for the graded ones, were very expensive. Those were modestly expensive, depending on your situation. Like me, you don't have kids or anything like that, so I don't have that expense. So if I did, obviously I wouldn't be able to be buying this kind of stuff all the time. But nevertheless, that's something you might, we got a lot of overtime right now, so that's uh, something to consider. But yeah, 10, 15 years ago, probably couldn't. But nevertheless, aside from those graded ones, and those were more like, yeah, I just wanted to have one eventually someday in my collection, so now's the time while the iron's hot to go ahead and do that. For that O-back, the brown background one and the triple folder. Um, but I also didn't get like huge names or anything like that, so not super expensive. But nevertheless, the Allen Ginter card of the boxer got through eBay. I don't know, I was like 30 something. The T206, I got a card show for like 30. The two Ogden cards I got at the same time, those were 1908s, got those for like 15. And the Colgan disc was 20 something. Or, if you're not trying to get Ty Cobb or one of these big names, you can still pick some of that stuff up for relatively cheap. And so my point is, depending on your situation, I know this isn't for everyone. Eventually you get there, but you know, like if you were like, hey, I just want to have something pre-war tobacco cards. You pick those Ogdens up. I think I got that other third one, the Boxer in Albuquerque, for like, I bundled a whole deal with the guy. I got that Ogdens, the Mickey Mantle card, and some rack packs, and a few other things, you know. And altogether, that would have been like $300 for everything that I bought, and I got them down to like 180 or something like that. And that includes a Mickey Mantle and Ogden's that he was like wanting 40 or something for, and some other Andre Dawson and other things. So if you have the ability, if you bundle, you might be able to get some of the prices down. But I probably could have talked that guy down to like 20, 25 for that Ogden's card there. So it's not impossible. I mean, you know, if you got a extra $20 or $30 that you can spend, that's like eating at McDonald's almost nowadays. Um, you know, skip a movie. You know, let's say you go to a movie twice a month or something like that. You know, skip a movie one time and maybe eat at the value menu a couple times instead of getting the regular Whopper or Big Mac or whatever overpriced crap they're selling now. Like breakfast is like $9, people. It's unbelievable. But if I were able to skip that like 3 days a week, you know, you could pick up yourself a nice card. You know, and so sometimes that's what I'll do. I won some tickets to some concert I wanted to go to, and okay, I would have bought tickets for that and spent 150. So now he justified doing something like this. Anyhow, that's just a suggestion. But I know everyone's situation's different. But by no means am I going to be out there buying like Ty Cobb and Babe Ruth and some of these big cards some of these guys get, and that's okay. Because I got other things in my collection that make me happy, like getting old style classics cards with new players. You know, that's just as fun as, you know, sometimes getting some of this is just as fun to me as picking up one of them old cards. And then you can get vintage stuff for cheap, like that Eddie Matthews card probably cost me like $9 or $10. I got that Ted Williams card at the San Jose Card Show for like $6 or $7, and they're not in great shape, but they're not horrible. So you can do it. It's just how high a quality of stuff do you want, or how bad do you need something big? You know what I mean? Like Mickey Mantle. I picked the Mickey Mantle Post cereal card because I like Oddball, and I'd rather have that, to be honest with you, than most of his regular cards. Would I pass on a regular card if somebody gave it to me? No. But I like the cereal one, so that's what I got. Anyways, enough ranting. Razor Ramon, so that's my response for him. Scoots Collectible commented, thank you. He likes the Ziploc set. He has that as well. Diver Dave commented and subscribed a day ago. He liked the Jesse Stovall video. He likes Allen Ginter 2. Other modern cards with the old design, like Topps Gallery. Yeah, I think Topps Gallery is pretty cool, but I tend to more towards the Ginter, Gypsy Queen, Turkey Red, Topps 206, kind of the tobacco versions. Gallery's alright. He collects Dale Murphy, and he lives in Singapore, so that was cool. Offered to send me a Dawson card. I'll have to look it up. Hate for him to have to spend money sending something from way over there. And then Medjugorje replied. That was the one about the Catfish Hunter and the Yastrzemski card, and then we had pulled a Yastrzemski out of here. So I was thinking of him when that happened, and then so those are the most recent notifications ones that I got. And then I did see some other comments that I didn't realize that I had on my dashboard. So maybe I can do a quick see if I can find these. No, I don't see them right now. So sorry, folks. I don't want to keep dragging this on. So let's get to it, right? Already 10 minutes in. Sorry, people. It's almost like I should stop and just start over. Alright. So, looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 5 packs left. That's weird. Well, haven't really got much of anything yet. Let's see what we got. So, online exclusive 2020 Topps Allen Ginter X. So if we get the hit, maybe I'll just stop and save the other packs for tomorrow so that I can get ready for bed. Once again, I could show you the odds there. So this year they had a bunch of different stuff like the printing plates, stained glass, no number, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. They don't do that anymore. Alright, of course we're going to end up getting Rafael Devers. That's interesting. Look how it's got that red background there. So that's not even a short print. That's just number 44. So I'm not too sure what the deal is with that. It does have the same code from what I can see. But that's interesting. See how it's red there? Kind of that red. I would call that a, reminds me of those red Tootsie Pops. And then, so there's the Blake Snell. $2.99. So just put them next to each other. So it's interesting how some of them have colored background there. I'm not too sure what the deal is there. I think I have seen that before, or noticed that in some other video that I showed. There you go, the GOAT, Babe Ruth. 31. Tom Glavine. Is this the same year that I got the mini framed autograph that I just got? And nobody's watching that video. Hall of Famer Tom Glavine. Look at that, #1 card of the set. So, neat. Braves fans. Oh, I did order something from eBay today because I won an auction, and it's going to be another check off of my Allen Ginter list of things that I'm doing. So if you're not aware and didn't see my older videos, please go back and watch them. But another pretty long, and you might not sit through them all, and you might just kind of fast forward to when I'm finally showing cards. But what I'm trying to do with Allen Ginter is get like one different card of everything that they've done. Not every one that they've done, but like a full-size 1/1 glossy, which I've gotten that before. So then I would need a mini 1/1 glossy that they started doing a couple years back. Then red borders, Brooklyn backs, bazooka back, full-size autograph card, box letter autograph cards, those kind of different things they do, employee autographs. So this is going to be another one of those kind of cards that will be checked off my list. So on the auction, I saw that today on my phone. So when I got home, I had to go online to pay for that. Aroldis Chapman. Thank you for helping the Cubs win the World Series. Oh no, people. Oh boy, who's that?
Oh no.
Could that be my lovely wife, Pamela?
It's me.
She might say hello.
I'm back.
And beautiful.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody say hi. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Hi, baby.
Hi.
Ozzie Smith. She's a sweetheart, people, I tell you. But ornery. She'd get mad at me for saying that. Alright, we're saving the mini. Alright, people, I don't know what's going on. Where is my autograph? Starting to get a little worried when it doesn't pop up, as they usually pop up pretty quick. It's always going to watch. It'll be in the last pack. Then I'll have nothing to show you people tomorrow. Mondesi. Alberto Mondesi. Got some of these cards near the end of the shorts, or the base set. Jock Peterson. Joe Bauer Award winner from the Albuquerque Isotopes. Led the minor leagues in home runs that year and won that award. Go back and watch my episode about the OBAC card and some of the other episodes that I've talked about Joe Bauman Award. Jose Abreu, Shaka, there you go, there's a white stock. Jose Abreu. Wow, my voice is gone, huh, folks? Well, there's Altuve again. Altuve. I'm not gonna mess with him tonight. Sean Green. I believe we got his autograph on one of those Allen Ginter Archives buyback. So there you go, short print 332. So Sean Green. Alright, boys. Hey, boy. Hey, Rob, what you got there? Did we see something? Hey, man, what you gonna do to us, Sean? Wait, that Giancarlo Stanton. Nah, man, what's that other card you had in your hand? Come on, boy. Don't hold on us. Yeah. Yeah, don't hold on us, Rob. Don't make James Bond come on a mission to get you. What's that next card you got there, Rob? Is it a football card, Rob? Is it a football card? Nope, Gerald. This card all you boys will like. Once again, it's the lovely Ms. Cook. Alright, that's pretty nice card. For Kelsey Cook, comedian, professional foosball player. That's a pretty card. Congratulations to her for getting an Allen Ginter. And do yourself a favor, guys. Go pull her up on Google and pull up the images. Pretty nice. Alright, so no autograph yet. Oh boy. 2 packs to go. No, 3. Hang on a second here. What's going on? Alright, folks, I'm back. Tried to get rid of that shadow of that wire there. I don't notice it until I saw it. Duh. Alright, now we're going to the last pack here. Hoping we'll get somewhere. Alright, Stan the Man. Musial. I guess it's a good thing I didn't throw any of these wrappers away. If I don't get my autograph, I'm going to be pissed, but I don't know if it's a guarantee. Maybe I'm the one that missed an autograph because somebody else got 2. That would really suck, people. Gold. Baseball writer. Derek. Alright, that one's a little shallow on the top there, it seems like. Okay. The card had an early male pattern baldness. The great Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, number 57. As 8 Oriole. Buster Posey. What do you guys think about Buster? What percentage of chance do you give him to get in the Hall of Fame? And how deserving is he if he does? LaStella! So our boy LaStella, former Chicago Cub, a real team player, let's just put it that way. Gotta love LaStella's intense desire to be a team guy. Doll. God, I hope we don't get robbed of an autograph, people. That would suck. David Dahl. And very Buster Posey-like. Deserving for when he played, but ultimately, does he deserve it because of how short he played? Sandy Koufax. A lot of pitchers dominate for a little while. Should they retire and get the Koufax treatment? You tell me. 165 wins, 87 losses. So that's, pretty good percentage, winning percentage, but 397 games. He's got a great ERA, but I don't know. How does 165 wins get you a Hall of Fame? I'm not trying to be a hater on Koufax. I know he was great, but just saying. Is this football? Retire after 6 or 7 years and make the Hall of Fame? Oh boy, people, this is not looking good. Not looking good for me on the autograph tonight. Oh my God, if I don't get an autograph, I'm going to be pissed. There you go, Luis Robert rookie card. So that's probably the best rookie from this set you can get. Set him aside, get him top loaded. Ripken Jr., Hall of Famer. Because the price that this box is going for, doesn't matter if every card was a Hall of Famer, it would not pay back what we got into this. I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. I love Allen Ginter, and I love Allen Ginter X a lot, but you expect some kind of hit. Alright, so Aaron Wheels Frothingham. Carlton Fisk, Hall of Famer. Boston. It's funny, when I was old enough to know who he was on the White Sox, so it's always weird to me not knowing of him being in Boston before I saw him on the White Sox. So he always seems like a White Sox to me, but I know he's more known for Boston, so it's just a timing thing when you're a kid. Dennis Eckersley, played on most every team probably, but played on the Cubbies. 312 short print. Alright. Kirsten Dunst. No, wait. Dunst. Tony Dunst, professional poker player. Wonder if he's related to Kirsten Dunst. The spectacular job she did as Claudia in Interview with the Vampire. Should have got her Academy Award, but she got robbed. Javier Baez. Thank you, Javi. Alright. Well, folks, that sucks. One pack left, so I'm not feeling so hot about this. Oh boy. Could have come down to the last pack, people. Oh yes, it did. Thank God, folks. Last pack magic. How it ended up being in the last pack. Hey, Bill Clinton, here you go. Kuka Kamai. We saw her in the regular A&G. So I must have recently picked up a box or some of those value packs or something. Got her in the regular one, so there you go, Bill Clinton. Oh boy, I sure do like Shukakuri Kokomai, because I like girls who look like they're mean. It reminds me of Hillary when she was young. Alright. Brandon Woodruff. So there's a relief in my voice, people, because we're getting a hit. Xander. Oh my God, people. Let's give Xander his time in the limelight. So, I guess if I didn't get this hit coming at the end, I would have had at least some solace, I guess, in the fact that, boom, I pulled one myself, folks. There you go, Andre Dawson. There's my man, my PC. I collect Andre Dawson. There's my man on the Cubbies. A little faded looking one though. I wish it was a little darker, but that'll be going in the binder. I'm sure I already have this card. But there it is, folks. I pulled another one, Dawson, my own self. So that makes me happy. Alright. Then we have Christian Yelich next, covering up the big card. So we're going to hold off on that for a minute. We'll show you the minis first, folks. Alright, we're going to go backwards here. So Smith, I'm not familiar with this one. That's interesting. Will Smith, huh? Don't remember seeing that image of him. Fresh, not Prince of Bel-Air there. Alright, then next, there you go, Clemente Collectors. And Clemente Collector, who I don't think I've ever seen any of my videos. But there you go. I know you'd rather have a 1960s Clemente or something, but if I was a Clemente collector, I'd like to have that one too, because it's a pretty card. Alright, 51, Roberto Clemente. So, that's sweet. Just love Allen Ginter old style classics baseball cards. Alright, next we have Joe Torre, who I also met the same day I met Bob Gibson. So he was one of the next. So I met like 8 guys at that Legends for Lobos game, where I met Bob Gibson first. He signed my ball, and then Joe and Frank Torre signed my ball as well, and a couple other guys. So he was a nice dude. I remember Joe Torre being nice. I was probably in middle school at the time, 8th grade or something, going into high school, maybe, I don't know. But Mr. Joe Torre, definitely think he's in the Hall of Fame. If not, he will be as a coach. Alright, next, hey, we got a Cubby. Kyle Schwarber, there you go. That's a nice one. I love Schwarber. Thank you, Schwarber. Also for helping the Cubbies get the World Series. He was a pivotal player, and especially in some of the earlier games, to get us into the World Series and all that. The great Kyle Schwarber, number 239. So sweet. Doesn't look like we're getting one of those parallel reds or grays this time. Can we get it back at least? Now it's going to be a Hall of Famer. There you go, Johnny Bench. Mr. Johnny Bench. So, no special backs this time around, people. But there you have it, Mr. Johnny Bench. Alright, so to end it up, people, we're going to literally come down to the last pack. And we got Christian Yelich here. Alright, I'm going to separate him from this card so we can take a look at it. But I'm not going to look at the card. So, Christian Yelich there. Blocking that card from my view, people. Alright. Wanted to give old Christian his time in the limelight because he's a good player. He deserves it. Alright, here we go. So, got the gray. That's the back, folks. Alright, switching it around. Allen Ginter 2020, so we got a gray. Look at that, folks. Holy smoke, 105. Now, if this is a big player, that's going to be huge. So even though we didn't get one of those red or silver 101s, that's going to be big if it's somebody big. Even if it's not, it's still a 1 of 5. And you know me, I like the oddball stuff. I don't think my boy Dawson is part of the autograph set, but let's let Dawson be my reveal partner here. So Christian gets to go and spend some time with his buddies over here. Alright, sorry folks. Suspense is building. Alakazoo, Alamazoo, Albuquerque Turkey. Boop. Shall we rip the band-aid off, people? 1 of 5. Close my eyes. You guys will see it before me. 3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Oh, Will Smith. That's funny. We're just talking about him. So, not huge, but still pretty cool. So, we got a baseball player, so that should make a lot of you guys happy. Dodgers, big fan base. And he's catcher, so. But look at that, people. I think that's another check off my Allen Ginter checklist. Well, why is that a check off your checklist? Have you never received something numbered to 5? Yes, I believe I have. I know I have. But that, folks, would be my first gold ink autograph. So that is sweet. Wow. So I guess it paid off. Patience paid off. That's pretty sweet. Throw in the Luis Robert rookie card there. My PC to Andre Dawson. Some decent Hall of Famers. And so there's the Wilson. Oh, so it's basically the same card, except obviously it's printed on the back to be autographed. A&G. The World Champions. Mini autograph Will Smith. Los Angeles Dodgers. Congratulations. The certified 2020 Topps Sports autograph card bearing the signature of Will Smith, star catcher of the Los Angeles Dodgers, as Bugs Bunny would put it. Alright, let's see what we got from Will Smith here. Well, surprised it's not a rookie card because I'd only played 54 games, 20 runs, 53 hits, 9 doubles, 0 triples. What's that? 14 home runs. Oh, wait. 15? 42 RBIs. So, as you can see, he's really early in his career at this point in time. So that's pretty sweet. Set that aside. I'm going to pause you guys and see what we get on this. Alright, people, I'm back. So there's nothing to compare it to as far as numbered to 5. There are some other ones ungraded, like 130 for one that was gold autographed, or maybe it was 15 for another product for about 130. Some of his regular base Allen Ginter mini framed autographs were about $35, $35, and like the one numbered to 25 was, I think that was the 35. So you figure this is 5 times rarer than that. I'm going to stick with it's probably in about that $120 to $150 range. Especially being a 1 of 5, so that's a bookend. It's gold autograph, which is a check off my Allen Ginter list. And yeah, he's a solid catcher. Signed like the biggest contract I think for a young catcher in arbitration or something like that. Made the All-Star game, got a World Series, and was the first person to bat against a pitcher with the same name. And actually, he won that round against Will Smith, the pitcher, by hitting a 3-run home run. So that's interesting little factoid. And that's pretty sweet. Gray framed bookend 1/5 Will Smith gold ink autograph to go along with this little Will Smith there. A Luis Robert rookie card and an Andre Dawson my PC. So hey, I think we did pretty good. It was getting a little shaky there at the end. Getting to be like my voice, getting pretty weak. But we pulled it off in the end. Granted, it's not Shohei Ohtani or Mike Trout or anything like that. But he's young. He's got years ahead of him. So if he keeps playing good, that'll just get better and better. But I'm super stoked to have that because I need... it's not one of the things I was actively pursuing, a gold autograph, but when something that I needed to check off my Allen Ginter list that eventually I might have had to get around to once I get the other stuff, it's good to pull that myself. So in the end, we did alright. So I'm going to call it a night so I can go get ready for bed. Another long day tomorrow. Thanks for watching Old Style Classic Baseball Cards. Tell me what you think of this card. What do you think of that hit? That's a pretty nice one too. Alright everybody, thanks for watching Old Style Classics Baseball Cards. The Hawk. Alright everybody. Thanks.